Ladies and gentlemen, I know you must have heard this before, or maybe you probably must have experienced it one time in your life. Or maybe right now as I speak, you are under such covenant, oath. It is not something unheard of. It is something that a lot of people grew up knowing. Either it's a relationship where you guys are so much in love, either it's a relationship that you guys are blinded, infatuity. It could be a relationship where demons reign supreme. Who knows whichever, Sir Peter Edochie, the father of YUL, requested for the presence of Mary. When I say presence, not necessarily physically, to pass an information that has been troubling him for a while. If you look at May, all the while this divorce and the separation and all of that, she has never flaunted any man in such a way that will point to a relationship. She has never been inside of any hotel room with a man. No. Taking pictures or videos. Not at all. Never. Never ever. She has never ever done so. Not just that alone. Well, I'm sure you know the rest of the story. Or should I continue? Have you ever seen Mary display a man in that way, publicly? Or anyone took a video or a picture privately? No, not at all. Even if she has someone out there that is showing attention, giving attention or showing signs of I'm interested, she's very careful. You might be wondering, what is this all about? Well, so back in those days, when YUL Edochie and May had their thing, don't forget that there was pregnancy, and Sir Peter Edochie, YUL's father, felt it stupid, felt it useless, unreasonable, and dishonest to get a woman pregnant and then begin to act like you're a superman in a bad way. YUL Edochie was compelled by his father, according to the story, encouraged by his father, instructed by his father, advised by his father, whichever. The thing is, most times when young chaps get a young lady pregnant, all of a sudden they realize that the legs of the lady is not too straight. It is bow or K, knock knees. All of a sudden they realize that, and there is a way her lips, and they find faults. All of a sudden they begin to see that their mind did not want to process. Anyway, family and friends all moved down to the Aligways. And according to YUL Edochie's father, and I quote, when I went down to Mary's house, her parents did not in any way disrespect us. They embraced us and they gave us that honor as if I was a king. I was surprised. Like, wow, this is something worthy. Both of them got married and here they are today. What am I talking about? But before I proceed, please like, share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the text button, the one with the love icon, $sign in the middle of it, may God bless you. May God replenish your pockets, but your pockets never run dry. If you like what we do, tap on that button. If you're for Queen May, tap on that button. Yes, that button that says thanks. Tap on it. Encourage us to do more. Sir Peter Edochie and YUL Edochie, you definitely went to his daddy and said, Daddy, in those days, you know, she thought with this pregnancy I was not going to settle with her and all of that. So we entered into oath, a covenant that it is for better, and forever. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I need to remind her of this oath, this covenant. It's a blood one. When we got married, we didn't think about it anymore like it was nothing. But as it is right now, with the many catastrophe, issues, problems in my life, YUL Edochie said in his life, he's having so much not going in the right direction. And also Mary, he is afraid for Mary and is ready to do all that it takes. In fact, he said forever is the deal. Well, when Sir Peter Edochie heard all of this, he decided to reach out to Mary and say, Mary, I know you don't want to hear from YUL Edochie, you don't want to have anything to do with him, but this is serious. For the sake of our children, my grandchildren, and your children with my son, we don't want anything to go wrong. Who knows what will happen next? Should a man get into your life and you guys begin to collaborate yourself, and that kind of thing, could be that time is when this oath, the consequences of it will begin to hit. Already, YUL Edochie's life is in disarray, total disarray. And you know that already. It's not something that we need to talk about or expatiate more on. It is clear, it is glaring that his life is in total turmoil. What is the way forward? How do we go about it? Why don't you think of allowing him back into your life? After all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. If someone realizes their mistake, or they've gone through hell like a prodigal son, why don't you think that it is time to go back to that red table where you guys can pour your hearts out, forgive each other, caution each other, and move on? Because this oath can be dangerous. He reminded her of the kind of oath that YUL Edochie told him. That this oath, there are certain things they claim Mary said, because they said that Mary was the originator of this oath. That Mary is the originator of this oath. She's the one that single-handedly initiated this oath, because she was afraid back then that YUL Edochie would slip away, leaving her as a single mother. A single mother. Without the man present, not even a baby father present. YUL Edochie was about to, he was about to travailler. He wanted to, no, I'm not the one, no. How did I do it? In which place? Where did I put it? I didn't put anything, no. Didn't we use, we used it now. Didn't we use gold circle? Didn't we use gold circle? Very common in those days. So how did it not happen? But you told me that. Are you trying to trap me with? So he is saying that Mary initiated this in the hope to keep YUL Edochie in check, to make sure that YUL Edochie stays responsible. Even though YUL Edochie went out into the desert, he went in looking for fruits in the desert. And what did he bring back? According to his father, He brought in a log of wood, stick, infested with maggots. And of course, you know what happens next. All sort of creeping creatures will trail you and come in. And that's the rubbish that YUL EDOCHIE eventually found in his life. It's unfortunate. So unfortunate. I don't know what your thoughts are. A firewood infested maggot. Ha! That alone is enough for YUL EDOCHIE to realize that he has made a terrible, wicked, evil decision that will cost him even much more than he has ever anticipated.